Okay. Good morning, Facebook. I'm sure everybody watched the game last night. So I want basketball fans, basketball enthusiasts, people who actually play, to weigh in on something for me. Okay. So I'm watching the game and I'm looking at the units. All right. And I'm looking at the second lineup, second unit that Tyronn Lue puts on the court, second unit that Mike Brown puts on the court. So I feel like LeBron should never be in the second unit. And this is why. So during the season from February to April, when we acquired players like Darren Williams, Kyle Korver, players like that, okay, your second unit should never have your star in it unless he's necessary. Also, I'm trying to understand. So we signed a 7-footer from Atlanta for the finals and don't play him. I hope he's hurt, because if he's not, that's just dumb as fuck. So my second unit, if I'm looking at the way the Warriors are playing and how they're actually doing shit, this is who I would play. So my second unit would be Darren Williams, who's your playmaker. You signed him for a reason. Iman Shumpert, Kyle Korver, Derek Williams, and Channing Frye. And the reason why is because when you have that unit in the game, you have shooters all around your point guard. So a point guard like Darren Williams, who was an elite point guard when he was in Utah, he was a decent point. He was a great point guard in New Jersey before he got hurt. And then he had some runs in Brooklyn and everywhere else he didn't really play well. So the way he played in that Boston series, he put up that 12 points in 9 minutes, shit like that. I feel like if you're going to get him as a playmaker, let him be what you got him for. You can't play your second point guard for 6 minutes and play LeBron for 42 minutes and feel like he's never going to get tired. He literally got, I think, an 8-minute rest out of the whole game, where KD and Steph had breaks the entire game. And again, I'm not going to get into the refs and all the bullshit missed calls and the carry that Kevin Durant does when he's posting up somebody. That shit was fucking ridiculous. They showed in the slow motion. He picked the ball up, literally put the shit back down. So again, my second unit, if I'm looking at Mike Brown and his second unit with that bullshit unit he got with Ian Clark, Sean Livingston, fucking Iguodala, David West, maybe Jaja or JaVale. My second unit would be, like I said, Darren Williams, Iman Shumpert, Kyle Korver, Derek Williams, and fucking Channing Frye. Now, again, I want anybody who watches basketball and plays it to tell me what you think. I know I got a lot of people on Facebook page that's basketball fans. Tell me what y'all think, man, because I feel like he dropped the ball on that bullshit with that unit he put in. That shit was fucking ridiculous, man. All the missed calls. Get blown out by 22 and 20 turnovers. I mean, come on. That's some bullshit. But I feel like Tyronn Lue was playing checkers, not chess. Again, basketball is a game of runs, and the basketball is a game of strategy. And I feel like he's not using his unit properly. You cannot not play Channing Frye with how fucking important he is to your unit. Like, he fucking spreads the floor out because he can shoot. With his fucking release is so quick, you ain't even really got to give him the ball for no more than a couple seconds. He gonna let that bitch go and he gonna knock it down. Channing Frye played not at all last night. That was dumb as fuck. Excuse my language. But I just feel like Tyronn Lue is not playing his unit properly. He's really not. Again, all my basketball fans, the basketball players, again, just weigh in, because like I said, that was some bullshit. And I feel like Tyronn Lue was not playing that fucking team right. And I feel like the unit I just said would match up way better with the Warriors' second unit. Because if you put Darren Williams on Ian Clark, that's a great matchup. You put Shumpert on Sean Livingston, even though he's 6'7", Shumpert's a better defender, so he can stay in front of him without having to foul him. If you go Kyle Korver or Derek Williams on Kevin Durant, you got a better option because Derek Williams can move laterally and he can shoot. So it gives them, again, they have to pick their poison because they're not going to leave Kyle Korver open and they're not going to leave Channing Frye open. And then if you leave Channing Frye on either Kevin Durant or David West, then you have to think about who's going to be in the paint to get rebounds. It ain't going to be KD. He's 7 foot. He can get rebounds quick. But if he's not in the game, if he's not in the paint, the rebounds are going to come to us. We missed a lot of offensive rebounds. That one rebound that Steph got with Tristan and fucking LeBron in the paint, that was fucking ridiculous. Just weigh in, people. I know, like I say, I know y'all watched the game, but all the missed calls, man, and that unit, come on, man. Seriously. That shit was ridiculous. What y'all think, Facebook? Let me know something.